Hi everyone, my name is Ravi Prakash and welcome to Remainders 5. Okay, so in Remainders 4, we were discussing about Chinese Remainder Theorem. Okay, so we'll do some problem now on Chinese Remainder Theorem, right? So we'll get this topic very easily, right? Chinese Remainder Theorem. Okay, now first problem. 32 raised to 32 divided by 6. What is the remainder? Now, see this question I can do in many ways, right? But this question I will do in Chinese Remainder Theorem, right? To make you understand this, right? So if you remember last video, what was Chinese Remainder Theorem? What we do? So we'll break this denominator into two parts, right? We'll split the denominator into two parts such that both the parts are co-prime to each other. Okay, they are co-prime each other, right? So I'll split 6 as I'll split 6 as 2 into 3, right? So one time I'll divide 32 raised to 32 divided by 2 remainder. That is how much? It is 0. It is 0, right? Because denominator is divisible by 2. What is the remainder? 0. 32 raised to 32 divided by 3 remainder. Right, what is the remainder here? So 32 by 3, what is the remainder? 2. What is 2 by 3? Minus 1. So it is minus 1 raised to 32. That is 1 only. Right, so 32 by 3 is remainder 2. What is 2 by 3? Minus 1. So minus 1 raised to 32 is 1 only. Or you can apply Euler also. Right? Your wish. So if you apply Euler, it will look like this. 32 by 3 remainder and 32 by 2 remainder. Right? If you apply Euler theorem, right? So what is 32 by 3 remainder? 2. What is 32 by 2 remainder? Power 0. Why 2? Because 2 is the Euler number of 3, right? 2 raised to 0 is what? 1. So 1 you got here. No issue. That means, how you got the equation here? A number when divided by 2, remainder is 0. Same number when divided by 3, remainder is 1. So you'll write like 2, a number when divided by 2, remainder is 0. So 2x plus 0. Same number when divided by 3, remainder is 1, is equal to 3y plus 1. Right, and I told you in the last video that the first number satisfying this condition would be my answer, right? So I can directly, since the numbers are quite small here, 2 and 3, can directly do it in trial here. Just see for which value of y you will get x as integer. So at y is equal to 0, 2x is 1. So that means x is not an integer. At y equal to 1, you got 2x is equal to 4. That means you got x as integer, right? So you got x integer at y equal to 1. You got x is equal to 2, right? So either you can put y equal to 1 here, or you can put x equal to 2 here, right? What is the answer? Answer will be 4. So 4 is the answer. 4 is the answer, right? That's it. So 32 raised to 32 by 6. What is the remainder? Remainder is 4. That's it, right? Now, again, logic, right? One more. Why 4 is the answer? Again, one more time I'll repeat it. We did in last video, again we'll repeat it, right? Because if the statement is 2x plus 0 is equal to 3y plus 1, the first number satisfying that condition is 4. But what is the general form of that number? 4 plus LCM of all divisors into k, right? We discussed it. So LCM of 2 and 3, that is 6. So 4 plus 6k. So general form of the number, that means 32 raised to 32 can be written as 4 plus 6k form, right? Can be written as 4 plus 6k form, right? Now since both sides you have to divide by 6 to get the remainder, this has to be divided by 6, right? Divide by 6 to get the remainder. 32 raised to 32 by 6 remainder. So 4 plus 6k by 6 remainder. Now in this case, what is the remainder here? 0. What is the answer? Answer is 4 only, right? We got here 4, right? So that means absolutely no need of this step. Absolutely no need of this step, right? No need. Because ultimately, why? Because this 6 came from this 2 and 3 only. And this 2 and 3 came from this 6. That was a denominator, right? What is this 6? This 6 is the LCM of the divisors 2 and 3. And how this 2 and 3 came? This 2 and 3 came by the splitting denominator. So ultimately all is same, right? All is same. So in that case, what is the answer? Answer will be 4. So that's why we don't need to do this part. Just write this condition once. first number satisfying this condition would be my answer. Okay, so I should write here, very important point, that first number, okay, first number satisfying the above expression would be the answer, very important note point. Okay, sorry, very important note point. Yeah. So we can do now few good questions we can do, right? Let's do it. Question, a very good question, right? So I'll solve it, you just have to watch it, follow it, right? 2 raised to 5600 by 153 remainder. Okay, 2 raised to 5600 by 153 remainder, right? As soon as I see that denominator is bigger, that's a larger number, right? So what you can blindly apply Chinese Remainder Theorem, right? You can find it, right? Always you can do, okay, 150, what is the Euler of 153? Divide it, see it is near or not, right? But if denominator is relatively a bigger number, you can directly apply Chinese Remainder Theorem, right? That means 153 can be splitted as 51 into 3, but we don't, right? We'll not split like this. This is wrong. Why wrong? Because these two are not co-prime. So it should be split like what? 17 into 9. This is the right way. Because 17 and 9 are what? They are co-prime with each other. So in Chinese Remainder Theorem, when you split the denominator, both parts should be co-prime. Okay. So one time, that means this we split it as 9 into 17. Okay. So first time I'll divide 2 raised to 5600 divided by 17 remainder. Okay. So applying Euler, 2 by 17 remainder will be 2 only, right? No need to write it, but okay, I'm writing it. 2 by 17 remainder will be 2 only. 5600 by the Euler of 17. What is Euler of 17? 16. So Euler of 17 is what? 16, right? Euler of 17 is 16. What is the answer here? So now 16 is perfectly divisible with 5600. What is the remainder? 0. So 2 by 17 remainder is 2. And the power, what is the remainder? 0. So 2 raised to 0 is what? 1. Fine. Now, next step. Now 2 raised to 5600 will again divide by now 9. If you divide it by 9 now Euler of 9, right? What is Euler of 9 here? So Euler of 9 is 6, because 9 into 1 minus 1 by 3. 3 is the only prime factor for 9. So Euler of 9 is what? 6. Okay. So Euler of 9 is what? 6. So 2 raised to 5600, right? So 2 by 9, remainder will be 2 only. 5600 by 6 remainder. So if 6 9 is 54, 200, 6 into 33 is 198. So 2 is left, right? That means 2 is left. So 2 is square. So 2 is square by 9. What is the remainder? Remainder is 4. Remainder is 4, right? That means when this number is divided by 9, what is the remainder? Remainder is 4 now. So how do you write the expression now? You write the expression as a number when divided by 17, remainder is 1. So that means number is of the form 17x plus 1. Same number when divided by 9, remainder is 4. So a number when divided by 17, remainder is 1. And same number when divided by 9, what is the remainder? So remainder is 4. Okay, remainder is 4. Now, again, so I know that first number satisfying this condition would be my answer, right? Now to solve it, right? Please listen how to solve it very quickly, right? To this kind of expression, how to solve, please pay attention, right? We have discussed in the last video around 3 to 4 problems of this kind. Again, I'm discussing it, right? So that you get a perfect idea how to solve it, right? How to solve it quickly. So if it is given that 17x plus 1 is equal to 9y plus 4. Very quickly, this is the main expression, right? Very quickly, take both the variables to left hand side. 17x minus 9y is equal to 3, right? Eliminate, I've told you the method. Eliminate the lower divisor, that is 9. Among 9 and 17, 9 is a lower divisor. Eliminate the lower or lesser divisor. That means, how do you eliminate it? Divide both sides by 9 and take the remainder. divides both side by 9 and take the remainder, right? See, once again I'm writing it. 17, take both the variables to the left hand side. 17x minus 9y is equal to 3. Eliminate the lower divisor. Divide both sides by 9. Take the remainder. Right? 9y by 9, what is the remainder? So 0 now. 17 by 9, what is the remainder? 17 by 9, what is the remainder? Minus 1. So you can write it this step as minus 1 into x divided by 9. What should the remainder I should get? Remainder I should get as what? 3. So when you will get this as 3, x has to be positive value, right? X has to be positive value. So 3 will get only remainder, right? But here it is minus 1. So x you should keep positive, right? So what value you should take? So 3 by 9. You want remainder as 3, right? So 3 by 9, what is the remainder? In negative remainder, what is it? Minus 6. So 3 by 9, the negative remainder is what? Minus 6, right? That means you want minus 6 here. You want minus 6 here. When you will get minus 6? At x is equal to 6. At x is equal to 6, right? A very important funda, right? What we are searching, when you write this expression, what we are searching is at what value of x, y will be integer. Now you put x equal to 6 here. You see y will be integer automatically, right? If x is 6, your y comes out to be 11, right? So we got that value, right? So this is a very good way to solve this kind of expression. Just once again listen it. 17x plus 1 is equal to 9y plus 4. Take both the first step. Take both the variables to left hand side. You write 17x minus 9y is equal to 3. 17x minus 9y is equal to 3. Right. Now, eliminate second step. Eliminate the lower divisor. Your lesser divisor. To eliminate the lesser divisor, divide both sides by that lesser divisor. That is 9. Divide both sides by 9. Okay. And take the remainder. Okay. Take the remainder. Okay. This part gets cancelled because what is the remainder? 9y by 9. 9y by 9. What is the remainder? 0. 17 by 9. What is the remainder? Minus 1. So minus 1 into x divided by 9. What remainder I want? 3 by 9 remainder is 3. But minus 1 is negative and x should always be positive. Right? That means this overall numerator is negative. That means this overall numerator is what? Negative. Okay. So to get positive remainder as 3, when divisor is 9, what negative remainder you want? You want it minus 6. And here what is it? Already minus 1. So what should be the value of x? It should be 6 to get this minus 6. Right. That means x is equal to 6. Right. Once you put x equal to 6, what is the answer? Answer becomes 17 into 2, 6 plus 1, 103. Therefore, 103 is the final answer for this question. Right. We discussed it. When a number is, when you write this final expression in this form, first number satisfying the condition is your answer. Right. So it's a super question. It's a super question, right? Just do it 2-3 times. 2-3 multiple, like 2-3-4 concepts involved. How to, even if you know from here to here, right? You know this step, but you get stuck at this step. That means you're putting so many values, x equal to 5, 7, 1. See, if you start putting your value of y, you have to put 11 values because at x equal to 6, you'll get y equal to 11. You have to put 11 values of y. Or if you start putting hit and trial for x, right? You start from x equal to 0. See, at x equal to 6, it satisfies. You get y as an integer. That means 0 to 6, you need to put 7 values, right? This step is very fast. If you get this step, you can solve this expression within 5 seconds, right? Very fast, right? So every step is so important in this. Every step. Okay. One more we'll do. Okay. One more question. Question 347 raised to 347 divided by 100. What is the remainder? Right. Now we'll study in the next videos that a number when divided by 100, remainder is always the last 2 digits. Right. We'll discuss it. In the later videos. Right. Right now you can just have a look at it. Right. What you're finding is now 347 raised to 347 divided by 100 remainder, right? Again, 100 is a big number, right? Even if you suppose you want to take Euler of 100, right? You calculate Euler of 100, it comes out to be 40, right? And you divide this power by 40, right? You divide this power by 40, the remainder left is around 27. So now 347 raised to 27, again a big number, right? So better to make it by Chinese Remainder Theorem rather than by Euler Theorem. Okay, rather than by Euler Theorem, right? So by Chinese Remainder Theorem, what we'll do? We'll split 100 in two parts. So 100 is equal to what? 25 into 4, such that both the parts are what? Co-prime. So 100 is what? 25 into 4. Now, let's solve. First time, 347 raised to 347. I'll divide by 4 and get the remainder. Okay, it's very easy now. What is Euler of 4? Euler of 4 is 2. So 347 divided by 4 remainder, and power 347 divided by Euler of 4, that is 2 remainder. Okay, now what is this remainder here? Till for 4, I have to only look for last 2 digits, right? That is 47 by 4. What is the remainder? So 47 by 4 remainder is what? 3. So 3. So 3 is 3 here, 3 raised to 1. What is the remainder here? Remainder for power is 1. 347 by 2. What is the remainder? 1. 3 raised to 1 is what? 3. Okay. That means this whole big number divided by 4. What is the remainder? 3. Fine. Now, next. 347 raised to 347 divided by 25 remainder. Okay. Again apply Euler. 347 by 25 remainder. Okay. And 347 by the Euler of 25. What is Euler of 25? Euler of 25, right? 25 into 1 minus 1 by 5, because 5 is the only prime factor for 25. That is 20. That is 20, right? So this part becomes 20. This part becomes 20. Right? What is the remainder here? So 347 by 25. What is the positive remainder? 22. Right? 25 into 13 times is 325. So what is the positive remainder? 22. But you should sense it, right? If the positive remainder is 22 and what is the denominator? 25. So negative remainder has got lesser magnitude, right? So that's why, right, for these days only we have studied negative remainder. Try to use it in the correct sequence or in the correct time to replicate in the exam time, right? So 2347 by 25. What is the positive remainder? 22. But if remainder is 25, what is the negative remainder? Minus 3. So we should use minus 3, right? Not 25. Minus 3, right? Negative remainder we use only for our convenience because of for lesser magnitude, right? So this there it is lesser magnitude. So what is the remainder here? Minus 3. Now 347 by 20. What is the remainder? So 347 by 20. What is the remainder? 20 into 20 multiplied is what? 340. That means 7 is left. Now 3 raised to 7. Look at the only magnitude is again more than 25. So you have to again divide by 25. Again divide by 25. Now you can do it, right? You can do it easily now. Because let me solve it here. Because minus 3 raised to 7 can be written as, it is 25, right? So I know that 3 cube is 27. 3 raised to 4 is 81, right? So quite easily you can do minus of 3 cube into 3 raised to 4. Now this divided by 25 remainder, right? This divided by 25 remainder we are searching for. So 8, what is 3 raised to 24? 81. So minus 27 into 81 by 25, right? Quite easy now. 81, 25 into 3 is what? 6 is the remainder here. And what is the remainder here? 2. It is minus 12. It is minus 12. Again, final remainder is negative. Because we'll stop here. Because 12 is lesser than 25 in magnitude, right? The final remainder is what? Minus 12. Okay. So just, it is negative. So just add in base with sign. So 25 minus 12. What is the answer? It should be 13. So 13 is the answer, right? So for this part, what is the answer? Answer is 13. 13 is the answer. Again, a very important concept, right? Again, a very important concept, right? So if this part is 13 now, again, let me rub this part. What expression we can write again? What expression we can write again? A number when divided by 4, remainder is 3. So a number when divided by 4, remainder is 3. What is the number? Number is 4x plus 3. Same number when divided by 25. What is the remainder? 13. So remainder is, number is what? Number is of the form 25y plus 13. This we got here. 25y plus 13. Right. Now again, it's your wish now. You can do hit and trial or you can directly do it, right? So let's do it directly if you're doing it. See, 4x if I'm doing directly. So what you'll do? take both the variables in left hand side. So 4x minus 25 equal to 10. Now eliminate the lower variable. Eliminate the lower variable. Lower divisor, right? What is the lower divisor here? 4 is the lower divisor here. Eliminate it. Divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4. Take the remainder. Right. What is the remainder here? 0. What is the remainder here? 25 by 4. What is the remainder? 1. So 25 by 4 remainder is 1. So it is what? Minus 1. So minus 1 into y by 4. What is the remainder we are getting? So minus 1 into y by 4. What is the remainder we are getting? 10 by 4. What is the remainder? 10 by 4 remainder is 2. So 10 by 4 remainder is 2. Right. So if positive remainder is 2 and denominator is 4, so what is the negative remainder? Minus 2. So that means what is the value of y? So y should be 2 to get in numerator minus 2. So y should be 2 to get in numerator minus 2. That means y2 will satisfy it. Right now you can check what we are searching for. We are searching for that at what value of y will get x as integer or vice versa. So obviously you can see here, if I put y equal to 2 here, you will get x as integer now. So if y equal to 2, I got here. What is the answer? So answer for this question is what? 25 into 2 plus 13, that is 63. You can also put y2, you can calculate x will come at 15. You can put x 15. Again, what is the answer? Answer is 63 only, right? 63 only. So 63 is the answer. Okay. So get this right. This negative remainder concept, this kind of equation, you can this concept is very important, right? I'm putting so much emphasis on this concept, right? Because this will be used in simple equation also. Many question in remainder we can use it, right? So multiple application, right? In algebra, in remainders, right? This very important concept. Take both the variables to the left side. Just two rules. Eliminate the lower variable. Sorry, eliminate the lower divisor. How do you eliminate the lower divisor? Just divide both sides by that lower divisor and take the remainder. So if you're dividing by the same number, what is the remainder? Remainder is 0. So 4 by 4 remainder is 0. All it will get cancelled. What is 25 by 4 remainder? So 4 6 are 24. My just 1. So with a minus 1. So minus 1 into y, right? Minus 1 into y by 4 remainder. What I want it as? I want it to be 2. Because 10 by 4 remainder is 2. But here it is minus 1. And I know that here it is minus 1. And I know that y has to be always positive. Right? So for what? That means overall numerator is negative. So overall numerator is negative. So at what value of y, or I'll get this overall remainder as a negative remainder. So what is negative remainder required? So since the final remainder is 2, so 2 by 4, if divisor is 4, so if 2 is a positive remainder, then 2 is a negative remainder as well. That means minus 2. So I want minus 2 in numerator. I want minus 2 in numerator. So already minus 1 is here. And what value is of y? Y should be 2. Y should be 2. Y2 is here. That is the answer, right? So 63 is the answer. A really good question, right? So I hope these 4 were done. 1 question in last video, 3 in this 4 question we have done. It's ample practice for you to understand, right? Not ample practice, ample concept for you to understand. Now in quiz, I have again given 3-4 good questions of Chinese Remainder Theorem, right? So again, you try it. Obviously, for in the quizzes, what I will give, I'll also explain also there, right? But we'll do it a bit fastly in quizzes, right? Because we've already discussed those concepts here. Just revise it as many times as possible and solve the questions of quiz without seeing my solution. Okay, you solve it yourself and then match the answer, right? Should be able to grasp this concept. Okay, so very important concept, not only Chinese Remainder Theorem, but this part only, always, right? Solving this equation. This is also a very important concept. Yeah. Okay, thank you. See you in next video.